Okay, I'm naked. I can't be on the camera. Sorry for the dumb shot. I am channeling. I do that a lot when I talk to myself. I just start picking up on somebody. And this one is, what were we talking about? Cancer. Okay, there's two things to know about cancer. Aside from the fact that it's the second, it's like a tie. Cancer and the concept of mental illness and the pseudoscience of psychiatry are almost neck to neck in terms of the biggest medical scams of all time. And I will tell you, since most of you are not going to watch this entire video, if you ever get a cancer diagnosis, the best possible outcome that you can do is, first of all, laugh at your doctor because they don't understand what cancer is. And then go home and let your body kill the cancer and heal you like it has probably done at least 50 times. I know that I've had breast cancer at least 6 times, like huge tumors in my boobs. Never got a mammogram. Like I did that twice before I realized, like, wait, if radiation causes cancer, why am I radiating my boobs to see if they have it? Like, wouldn't that maybe cause it in the first place? That's what mammograms are for. They're the things that give you cancer. They're one of the things. Cancer is 2 things. It can be a fungus, like the one we breathe every day, and they call it Candida auris because it means like air yeast, and that's basically what you're breathing. It's not just for weather modification. It's mostly for human behavior modification. And unfortunately, animal behavior modification. Cancer happens to people when they don't know how their body is designed to actually work. So, let's say you are a woman and your body really wants you to go through second puberty, which typically, if the entity allows it to occur, and why it's called menopause and not menopermanent or menoperme, it occurs between the ages of 65 to 75. And if you don't believe me, you can Google women who gave birth over the age of 65. And you can explain what's happening to me. That is second puberty. First puberty has a component that people refer to as second puberty because they don't really know what they're talking about. And you must forgive them. They know not what they do. And I'm trying to get this bottle off. I don't know how women, like, this is exhausting. Honestly, you have to do so much stuff. I can't turn this into a rant about how irritating it can be to be a lady on earth. Oh my goosel. Okay. Anyway, so if you're a lady and you don't know about second puberty, and your body does, and your body really wants you to get pregnant and grow a baby, you might get like cervical or uterine or ovarian cancer. That's usually what causes that, is that the body's got the genetic memory of second puberty, and the body desperately wants you to procreate, especially if you've never had children. And when it goes unrecognized, it has nowhere else to grow because you're not in tune with your body. And then the second cause of cancer is thinking, the way you think, what you believe. That's the primary cause of cancer. It can act just like a fungus. I do believe that the Candida auris, retard dust, evil dust from Julian Assange, who was like one of the only people that made reference to what's actually being done to humanity with the crop dusting. I wish people were just a little more curious, because then you might do something like put a giant fan on the top of your house. That's what I would do if I had actual money. If I believed in actual money, that's exactly what I would do. I would put a giant fan on the top of my house. And then I would put a big fucking greenhouse, or I would just dig a hole and live under the ground. It's actually not as easy to do that as you would think because of mineral rights. So if you ever purchase land, you better make sure that you can also get the mineral rights, because that's where the good stuff is, baby. Nothing but good stuff is underground, in my opinion. Like all of the bullshit about the cloning centers. I know that there are military bases underground. Those are retarded no matter where you go. So that is to be expected. But the rest of them are just slightly more advanced cities, and it's not that impressive. And the maglev train that everybody loves to talk about, every time I've had to ride on that thing, I puke. And do you know what happens to vomit when you're going Mach 3? You could watch a YouTube video. It's not fun. I have to take this weird, it's like a frequency drug. They have these weird little devices that kind of look like a syringe, but they're not. And they point it at the area of your brain and also your stomach that controls nausea. And they zip, zip, and you just don't get nauseous. And I wish humans had frequency drugs because they are the shit. However, the answer is you already do. And I learned this last year, I think. I love drugs. That's one of the reasons why Freddie was trying to get me off of them. If you are on them, that is most likely the reason why you are sensitized to Freddie. So, one thing you can do is know that if you get off of the thing, it's going to stop. That's what happened to me every single time. And I deliberately got addicted again for like a year and a half. And I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell anyone anything that I was doing because I didn't want to mess up the test. And I took something that was so much stronger than the original thing. It was loaded with this crap. It even said nano on the boxes that I was buying in bulk. Because I don't, when I test stuff, I do it I believe in the scientific method as long as it includes consciousness and the fifth element, ether, plasma, whatever you want to call it. It's very important. Anyway, if you don't want cancer, then don't believe in it. That's what I do. I don't believe in it. I believe my body is smarter than me. Because I've tried to kill my body 4 times that should have worked. It's weird that it didn't. I was not supposed to do that. Don't recommend it. Regretted it instantaneously. You are going to regret it. I promise you. Just finish the fucking timeline, okay? Because otherwise you have to start from the very beginning and you get even worse, harsher circumstances. Do you really want that? No. No, you can come back to this very timeline and edit it instead of starting over from scratch. But if you take yourself out of the game, that timeline is done. You cannot go back. However, if you finish the timeline and you came close but you didn't quite make it, you can go back and edit which portion you fucked up and fix it. Okay? Don't believe in cancer. Believe in your body. God designed you to heal it. Your body is designed to heal itself. And the state of disease and sickness that we think is bad, that is the state of detox. That's your body getting rid of something that is a mental issue. Every physical thing, even catastrophic accidents, they all start here because everything comes from consciousness. Everything is made of consciousness. Everything comes from it. That is what you are. That is what everything around you is. And it is very plastic and malleable. And in fact, it's longing and begging and pleading for you to manifest with it. You can do so many things, especially if you're a woman. But even if you're a man, some of the best psychics I know are men. Don't let, just because you don't, some of the best athletes I know are women. It would make no sense that women don't have psychic abilities in order to bridge the gap that the physicality between the genders creates, because there's a difference between us and we need something to defend ourselves with. And we have forgotten that we have those abilities. That's a different video. This one is about cancer. Cancer is a scam. It's a psyop. It only exists if you believe it. And the absolute two worst things you can do if you have it are radiation and especially chemotherapy. Every person I know who died from cancer did not die from cancer. They died from chemotherapy poisoning or radiation sickness, which hilariously is strikingly similar to bipolar disorder and narcissism. Everybody has the same fungal infection in their brain. Some people have it worse, some people don't. Some people's systems handle it better, some people don't. It depends. Now, you must remember, you are in full control of your field. It is only yours. No one else's. I cannot go into it. You cannot go into mine. I know it seems like you can, but that requires some technology that you guys aren't ready for yet. You're a little too irresponsible. You've got to get the matriarchy back, because this experiment has been an experiment. Okay, yes, if a doctor tells you you have cancer, then you can tell the doctor that they are a retard and you're going to prove them wrong, and then go home and prove them wrong. Because if you let your body do its job, it will take care of it. Like even broken bones. When I broke my wrist, it was broken. I had it x-rayed. And then I left. I did not let them do anything. I just fixed it myself using my mind and splint. Do you know how much that shit costs if I went to a doctor? Oh my God. Doctors, like, the more you can avoid them, the better and healthier you will be. Okay, thank you for, preventative medicine is a psyop. It's a trick to get you to think that you're going to get sick, and it usually does make you sick. Like, when you get the flu vaccine, are you sure you're getting anything other than a placebo? You'll never know. Thanks for listening.